Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Tanae here, and if you want to see how I turn my old wash and go from this to this, keep watching. Okay guys, so to start off this hairstyle, I basically just took the tail end of the rat tail comb and just parted my hair from ear to ear, basically that front third of my hair. And I didn't really care too much about how straight this part was. I pretty much just wanted to rake through my hair because, as you can see, it is very thick right now because I had just styled it and all the product was still in there. So I just kind of, again, parted it from ear to ear and went from there. And then I just went ahead and parted that first section. For these front ones that go like straight back or triangles or however you do them, care a little bit more about how the parts are because that's what people are going to see more. I knew how I was going to wear like the back out, so that back part across my head didn't matter as much, but the one going straight back, those ones matter a bit more because you want them to be kind of like box braids where they're nice, precise parts. And then I just went ahead and added a little bit of water in my hair to reactivate those products that were in it, and then just kind of brushed it through. And then I went ahead and just cut this section into two and separated them. As you can see, I don't really use any clips in my hair when I'm doing it, or like pins or anything like that. I pretty much just twist up whichever section I'm not using, or braid it depending on how big the size is. But I'll just twist it up and then I'll just like either let it dangle there if it's not in the way, or sometimes I'll just use the comb and like stick it into my hair. Basically right here I'm just using that first little section and I'm putting just a little tiny bit of Eco Styler around it, just so that my edges will lay down a little bit and so each box will be really smooth. And then I'm just taking the little plastic elastic bands that I have and just wrapping it around that little section. And as you can see, I pretty much just kept this same process going where I combed out or brushed out the section that I'm working with, add a little bit of water, and then put a little bit of Eco Styler gel in it and wrapped it with the elastic band. I pretty much continued this process throughout the whole thing, and that's just how that first little section looks. And this is the first section where you see I'm starting to combine the ones that I did already with the ones that I'm finishing up, just so that they're not just like random pieces of hair dangling in my face, so that they're combined more in like the geometric fashion that this style was intended for. So you'll see as I continue to wrap this one how I connect it to that back one right there. And as I start to finish up, you can kind of see where I just sort of connected the different ones in the front to the ones in the back, because I honestly didn't really have a rhyme or reason with it. I just kind of started connecting them. So I suggest if you guys do this style, go in knowing exactly, or at least more or less, how you want the style to look and how you want them to connect. Just finishing up, when I got finished with the little squares in the front, I just started to redefine my curls in those because they were heavily manipulated when putting them into this style, and then just going back and redefining and brushing out the curls in the back of my hair so that the wash and go is a little bit more fuller and a lot less flat.
guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is pretty much what it looks like. I'll give you guys a close-up. I pretty much just did, some of them have 3 rows, some of them have 2 rows as you saw, and I just kind of interconnected them as I saw fit, more or less. I kind of winged. I honestly still can't figure out what the proper way to say that is, but I won the whole thing. I pretty much just kind of did each one and then attached it to wherever I saw fit. I used a ton of rubber bands. I used the elastic ones. I didn't use like actual rubber bands because I didn't want to rip my hair out, but I did see a trick online where somebody put them in like olive oil to, I guess, kind of soften them up so they wouldn't be so harsh on your hair. So I might try that in the future because some of them have popped. Like this back one, it's been like 10 minutes and this back one has popped already. This front one has popped, and luckily I've used like several, so I kind of gave myself a little bit more time there. But yeah, this is pretty much the finished look. This is kind of just how I refreshed it, and I added in there, I kind of just like put water on my hair because I did already have some of the Shea Moisture Curling Enhancing Smoothie and the Eco Styler Gel in it already from doing my hair 2 days ago. So I kind of just put more water in it to reactivate those products and just kind of ran my fingers through it the way I normally do. I didn't add any more product except for to a couple on the side here because they were still a little bit frizzy. So if you guys have any ideas for other hair videos that I can do, please leave that down below. I don't really do, I don't really do my hair that much. So basically I usually just have my hair up in a poof, or I have it in that wash and go style. But yeah, I don't really do my hair in like actual styles very often. So if you guys have any suggestions or something you want to see me try out, or even products you want to see me try out, leave that down below. Again, this is your girl Money Tanae here. Feel free to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel.